Hi, Jay.
Welcome
How are
back.
you?
Spotlight.
We're
Woohoo!
back. Spotlight the Jay.
Yes, we have another amazing guest here coming up shortly. But man, how was that last show, Mick?
That was really fun. I enjoyed it a lot.
Very cool. Yeah,
And
if you
we
guys
got a
didn't,
lot of golden nuggets
a lot of
too.
golden nuggets. It was really cool to just see the transformation from Ornella, like her skin with all this acne after postpartum, and then just months later, it just cleared up. And then clearly looking at her face, like on the show, is like super glowing. So I was like, wow, I was super excited to have her on here. But hey, if you guys are joining us on this live, hashtag live, if you guys are joining us on this replay, hashtag replay, and Mick, if you could get that ticker going, we are on for our second guest for our spotlight show with Mick and Jay. And again, once again, if you guys are joining us, go ahead and hashtag live. If you guys are catching us on the replay, hashtag replay, and let us know where you guys are watching from so we could shout you out on the show. So, Mick, go ahead and take it away and introduce a little bit about Neil and what we're going to be talking about today.
Hi, everyone. It's me again. And tonight we have Neil Estrada from State Farm, and he's an insurance agent. And he's from Irvine, and he actually works with the whole team out there in the Orange County, and he also has his own practice aside from being a State Farm agent, and he has his own business. It's called DealWithNeil, and so we're gonna learn about that later on. And there's so many things. Oh my gosh, like there's so many exciting things that Neil is doing on the side. Aside from being a State Farm agent. So we'll find out more about that later.
Wonderful. So I see a lot of people joining us on this live. We got 11 people. Let's let them trickle in. But I want to give a shout out to Amy from Cerritos. She says hashtag live. Connie, she says live. Who else is watching? Diaz live, hashtag live. Ann's hashtag live. Awesome. Did we want to go ahead and bring on Neil right now?
Yeah.
Awesome. Let's bring him on board. What's up, Neil?
Good evening, Jay. Good evening, Mick.
Woohoo! Welcome
Happy
to the
Sunday.
spotlight, my man.
Hi, Neil. How are you doing?
Thank you. Want to shout out my city of Cerritos. I heard Amy's from there, so hey, Amy.
Yeah, Cerritos in the house. Again, if you guys are catching us, hashtag live down below. If you guys are catching us on the replay, hashtag replay. Tell us where you're calling from or watching from, and we'll shout you guys out. But we got the wonderful Neil Estrada, the agent owner of State Farm. We're going to be talking some amazing stuff about insurance, and he got some amazing giveaways today. Do you want to go ahead and mention that, Mick?
Yes, so he'll be, let me show it to you right now. We'll be raffling off a $25 gift card each for the first 3 people who hashtag deal with Neil.
Deal with Neil. So we're giving that away to people who hashtag that in a raffle? Is that what we're doing? Or if somebody gets on the call with Neil? Just to kind of clarify.
So whoever wants to get a quote and hashtag deal with Neil, the first 3 people to do that will get a $25 gift card from Neil.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I was excited about putting my wheel back up again. So I don't know if I needed that wheel. So I'll let Deal with Neil deal with all the hashtags after this call, maybe, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
They'll have to deal with Neil.
Yeah. Anyways, let's get this started. Mick, it's all yours.
Yeah, so I know when we talked about the Spotlighted Mick and Jay show, you were saying that a lot of people have, this idea about insurance, and that not a lot of people know a lot of things about insurance, and that there are very few like policies that a lot of people get. And, you offer a lot of other types of insurance that most people don't know about. And can you tell us more about the common types of insurance policies that people like me would get?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, first off, to address your first point, insurance really isn't sexy. So, 9 out of 10 people aren't going to really know their coverages on a policy unless something happens or they realize that their premium has changed, meaning gone up. But in terms of the types of insurance that are out there, you're going to think of homeowners insurance, you're going to think of auto insurance, renters insurance, life insurance, business insurance, work comp, health insurance. There's all kinds, short-term, long-term disability. But let's put it this way, for working adults like us, you're not really going to find anyone who doesn't need insurance in some way, shape, or form. And so, there's about 100 different things that State Farm has to offer, but we're not going to go into all 100 of those. We're just going to address the most important ones to your show.
Awesome. Nick?
And what are the other types of insurance that you offer?
Okay, so here's one that doesn't get thought of a lot. I'm part of the coalition of Filipino American Chambers of Commerce. So there's a big coalition that we have. We offer specialty insurance. You might be asking, what do you mean by that? We protect decisions, that could be made by a board of directors. So we have liability insurance for them. If you're an employer and you're worried about, potentially having an employee come back after you because they thought that you fired them for some type of deal and they don't really buy what you're saying, we have specialty insurance products for that. Okay, so that's one that doesn't get thought of a lot, but when you're dealing with a lot of nonprofits or chambers of commerce, that is the type of liability insurance that you need.
Wonderful.
And I do have some questions because I know a lot of our viewers have small businesses or home-based business. And what type of insurance policies will they need to cover themselves and their
Typically,
business?
general liability, is what you need. But if you have any employees, right, like in the state of California, if you can give someone directions on when to come into work, what they need to do, then you need to have work comp. And there is a steep penalty for work comp. That's in case they get hurt on the job. Okay, so I'll just give you an example. Just think about all of our favorite Filipino restaurants. Okay, they have employees over there. There's a need for work comp. People could get injured on the job very easily. If you're a home-based business, probably, and you're the only person there, probably just general liability. Okay, to protect your liability and then to make sure that your supplies, your computer, your personal property, your business property is covered.
Here's a question. If someone is a home-based business that has, like, say, they're selling their ube pandesal or they're selling whatever their lechon kawali, like, what kind of liability or insurance would they need if someone got sick from their food?
Well, okay. If someone got sick from their food, well, first and foremost, right, it's going to go under your liability. A claim will need to be filed. So that's your general liability that's there. Okay. Now, of course, I can't answer this question as an agent because all claims are handled outside of the agent. But as an agent, right, if you're my client and I see that there's reason to fight for you and something could be erroneous or not right, that's where I could step in. But as an agent, no agent can make a claim settlement on behalf of the company. That's outside of them. Otherwise, we make every claim payable. But yeah, that's your general liability.
Got it. General liability. That's something that you guys who are in this audience right now that needs this type of, plan, because just in case if something hits the fan, you guys are covered. And Neil is the person to talk to get you guys situated. Because the last thing you want in your business is someone trying to get into your pockets. But if you're covered with insurance, they could come, the insurance will help to take care of that. So hopefully that makes sense, right? Am I kind of like in the...
Yeah, you're there.
Okay,
you're there. Cool. But that's my duty. So if they have certain scenarios, and they can always call me. But yeah, you're definitely on the right track.
Awesome. Meg, you have any questions for Neil? I have more, but I want to give you some chances to give him some questions.
Oh, sure. I do have a question. So, more about yourself. Like, what made you get into the insurance industry?
Okay, well, I'm going to backtrack to 2014. I just joined the Filipino Chamber of Commerce of Orange County. I was only a member. They asked me to run for board. I politely turned them down. I just became an ambassador because I wanted to prove my worthiness. And then one day during one of the events, a current State Farm agent and a board of director had pulled me aside and said, "Hey, Neil, you know what? I notice you're actually inviting a lot of people. You're setting up events. You have a great network. Okay, you're making things happen for our chamber. Why don't you become an insurance agent?" And at the time, I said, "You know what? Thanks, but no thanks. I have a great job over here at Chase Newport in Irvine as their loan officer. You know, I only drive 4 miles away. Everyone's qualifying for their loans. They're a good loan amount. The pay is good. Thanks, but no thanks." And then 2 days later, one of the Chase private client bankers, so one of the guys who deals with the bigger money over there, pulled me aside and said, "Neil, let's go to lunch." I said, "Okay, sure." He's like, "You know what, man? I might actually be contemplating a move out of Chase into insurance, and I want you to be the face of it because you have a network."
Wow.
And I was like, "Okay, well, wow, this must be a sign." So he was pitching me a different company, which I'm not going to name. But then I decided to go back to State Farm because that was the first person that brought it up to me was a State Farm agent. And then the fact that State Farm could do mortgages, I said, okay, why not? And then the final nail in the coffin was I always wanted to get into something that I can do where I can help a lot of people. Okay, so mortgage is very transactional. In insurance, there's multiple ways I can help somebody. And you know what? It's protecting, their assets that they build up and protecting their loved ones at the same time. So to me, there was no better career than to get into insurance.
That's a beautiful story. And then again, you just took the signs, and that's what happens is like just taking that leap of faith, knowing that someone said this first, now I'm getting it from another person. There must be some opportunity out there that I need to really open my eyes and just take forward and getting that opportunity. And that's what you did. And and how many years have you been doing this for now?
So since 2015, and Jay, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna piggyback on something really quick.
Oh.
You said opportunity, right? And I was born in the province of Pangasinan in Calasiao in a house. And I go back every 2 to 3 years over there. And I see, people living a happy life, but they don't have the opportunities that we have here. Right. So when my parents had made the sacrifice, just like many other Filipinos here, their parents or them themselves had made the sacrifice to make sure that the opportunity is there for their child to do just as well, if not better, then I had to look at it like this is an opportunity for me to give back, for me to help, and this is why I'm here.
That is such a beautiful thing, and that's what me and Mick. That if you guys can make impact in whatever business you guys do in changing lives, that's what's going to make your business really flourish in the end of things. Because then you guys have a purpose in changing. So for instance, Neil. His purpose is to change lives with his insurance, and Mick, her purpose right now is to actually put them on the spotlight so that they can grow their business. For me, my purpose is to teach people social media so that they can grow their business. So everyone has a purpose. So I totally resonate with that, Neil, and I appreciate you sharing that because myself, my parents were from the Philippines and they came to America to give me that opportunity. So don't waste it, guys.
Such a wonderful story, Neil. And it really resonates with many of us because, our parents really gave up a lot in the Philippines to have, for us to have a good life here in the U.S.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're right on spot on, Neil. So I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone that's saying deal with Neil, giving you the heads up, Neil, that you got a lot of homework after this call. We got Ann Funtilla. Layla says deal with Neil. Mitzi says deal with Neil. Who else says deal with Neil? Anne Moran Turiano says deal with Neil. Who else? So yeah, if you want to get on this $25 gift card raffle at the end of this call, just hashtag deal with Neil. Neil will actually get on a call with you and give you a quote. And then this is a great opportunity because the holidays are around the corner. And Black Friday is around the corner, and it's going to be a simple transaction where he gives you a $25 gift card just for getting on the call with him and seeing if he's a great fit for you because I know that he has a really great heart and he wants to help you guys. So hashtag deal with Neil down below if you haven't already to enter that raffle. Go ahead, Mick.
Yes, and of course, not everyone goes home a winner in our show, right, Jay? And we do have so at the very end we do have a consolation prize for those who didn't get the raffle, and it's actually hashtag insider.
Okay.
And so for those who did not hashtag deal with Neil, if you hashtag insider, you get free insider tips about the insurance tips from Neil.
Awesome. That's a really good thing too. Like, so if you guys are really having questions about insurance or whatnot, I believe this is like is it a free PDF, Neil, or if you can just briefly
Yeah,
explain.
it absolutely is, right? Because it's what you don't know that's going to cost you. And I've
Got it.
seen that so many times over here.
Cool. So if you guys are on that raffle, or if you guys want to know some insider tips, hashtag insider in the comments down below so that you guys can potentially save money or at least get more knowledge into this insurance space so that you guys are protected. If you guys want to talk further with Neil, I'm sure he has plenty of experience you guys more clear with clarity on whatever insurance needs you want. But let me ask you this. I had this burning question for you, Neil. So
yeah, go for it.
how many different like services out there? State Farm. What else is there? Geico.
There's Allstate, there's Farmers, there's Mercury.
Mercury.
Right?
Here's my question: what makes you different from all of those, and how do you transition them to work with you?
Okay, well, the difference is really this, right? So State Farm, I'm not going to say this because I want to say it, but in terms of the policies that we handle in the United States, we are the #1 insurance company that's out there. But it's different because State Farm, you know what? Guess what? We don't have any stockholders, right? This is a mutual company. Me, myself, as an agent, I get no breaks. Whatever you guys go through, I go through. If there's a rate increase, I get it too. If there's a rate decrease, I get it too. But what makes State Farm really unique and a company that you can trust and stand by is that, you know, when it comes to claims, okay, when it comes to, you know, having somebody there for you, you really can get your claim handled well at State Farm. There really is somebody who's going to pick up your call, like, you know, calling State Farm at 3 a.m. and looking for Jake from State Farm. There's somebody there that's going to pick up the phone at 3 a.m. If you can't get a hold of me or my agency, right, you can always ask questions through the 800 number. You can pay a bill that way. You can pay a bill online. You can do it through an app. You can walk inside a branch, all right, or you can call over the phone. Convenience, you know, right now is what we need the most, especially when sometimes we're limited by what's out there, by the elements. And at State Farm, if we can provide you not only a convenient experience, but great expertise, great knowledge, an insurance company, you know, that is going to be there and going to be there 24/7, why would you risk your biggest things that are out there to a lesser company? And what I'll say is this. I'll give you a perfect example. I'm sure there's plenty of homeowners that are out there. I'm sure there is, right? If you buy a home, that's probably not only the biggest investment of your life monetarily, but probably the most near and dear investment of your life. Okay? Because home is where the heart is. But if that is the case, why would you go and put a subpar, okay, carrier to protect your home? Okay, and then complain why they won't pick up your phone, or why they're paying you out so less, or why it's taking so long to handle your claim, just so you could save $30 a year.
Yes. Man, I feel you on that, because sometimes I go through those motions where I'm like, just pay me my money for this accident, dude. Like, why are you asking questions? Like, I had to deal with this probably like 2 years ago. And I'm like, man, then I switched. And then actually some people in the comments are like Ann was like, I'm looking to switch insurance. How do we get to reach you? Reach Neil, because he's going to take care of you. And he really made a great point about this. It's about the agent, person who's taking care of you. So I know Neil has a good heart and he will be by your side. If he can't get, it's his team that's going to get to you. And he said 24/7. He's not, when you pick up the phone and you're calling your agency and you're having that trouble of like, man, why aren't they picking up the phone? Or why didn't they call me back? Where's my money? I'm in an accident. I'm on all this stuff. Then switch on over. Switch on over to Neil because he's going to take care of you. Guaranteed.
Thank you, Jay.
That's so awesome. So that's what makes Neil different. That's what makes dealing with Neil different.
Yeah.
Right? And I know Neil wanted to show us a video that he did. Where is he?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Wait.
Oh,
One
no.
second. Hold on. Something happened over here. Hang on.
He's still there. He's still with us. Maybe I'll show your video. I'll show your video first.
Yeah, show the video.
Yeah, let me screen share your video.
Yeah, sorry, we're just trying to pull a disappearing act on you guys.
I thought you're like doing some kind of magic trick on us.
I know, right?
Oh no, no.
Let's pull up the video real quick to see what it's all about. Let's do it.
Yeah, let me play this.
From the beginning. Awesome. 3-minute video.
It might be too long. Yeah.
And then volume. Is the volume up, Mick?
Fast forward years down the line, and I find myself often returning back to my homeland. I'm humbled and blessed with the opportunities that I have here in the United States. And being a State Farm agent now gives me the privilege to serve and give back to the community. I can't wait to get to the office each and every day, ready to serve and assist our clients in protecting their interests. You can say I truly love what I do. Every one of us chooses a road in life, and I love taking the road less traveled. It's with great pride and honor that I take on the responsibility of being a State Farm agent. There's nothing more that I'd rather do, but really to be a servant to the community. So now I want to extend my gratitude and simply celebrate the joys of life by inviting you all to my grand opening, which is Saturday, June 11th, from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 7831 Valley View Street. All that matters to me is that we treat our customers with respect, have compassion, provide outstanding service, and simply be honest. Because when life events happen to you, you know you want us to keep it real. So you only have one choice, and that's to deal with it.
That view, though. That view is beautiful. That is so awesome. There you go. Is your office in Newport?
No, it's actually in Cypress. Okay, but I live off a Newport Coast Drive, so
got it.
You know, Pelican Hill is a place that we frequent. You know, we were just there Friday volunteering some work for a Curate Foundation for Cancer Research.
Well, and that's your office that you have right now. Nice. You have red walls. Your big desk. Awesome. Yeah, it's just the volume's low, Mick.
It's all right. You guys can cut the video. It's all right.
Cool.
No big deal.
Awesome. So again, if you guys are catching us on this live, Neil is giving away 3 gift cards to Amazon. And if you guys want to be part of that giveaway, all you have to do is hashtag DealWithNeil in the comments. He'll reach out to you guys. He'll talk about, you know, your insurance and whatnot. And this is a really good opportunity for you guys to grab one of those gift cards for the holidays. But most importantly, deal with Neil, who actually cares about your insurance. And if you guys are sick and tired of your insurance company that can't get on the phone, that can't get you the money that you need and deserve from that accident or whatever claim that you guys have, give Neil a shot. Give him a shot. If you're already sick and tired of your insurance company, give him a shot. He's part of the SoCal Filipino community, SoCal Pinoy community, and he's gone in the show so that he can showcase what he's all about. And I know in his heart that he's going to help you out, take care of you, and be the best agent that you ever had in your life.
So I'm reading the comments on Facebook on the live feed, and Amy just said he's like a good neighbor. Just like a good neighbor, Neil will be there. And that's something that's really, makes you feel good inside, because you want someone that you can trust, right? I mean, when you want them to you want them to take care of your house through your, your home policy, right?
Right. And the second biggest investment, I'm sure Neil can say this, is your auto, right? After your home is your auto, is your second best investment, right? Or is there something else?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's one of them too. And so want to go back and piggyback on something, that you just touched on. Look, I mean, you guys may not always get the answer that you want to hear, but you're going to get the answer that you need to know. Okay. And growth is all about making sure you have the knowledge to go forward. So if you always get what you want to hear, right, it's not really always going to help you out.
Yep.
Okay. So I don't have a problem if I can't handle your situation, or there's somebody else that can, to refer you out to somebody that can take care of you. I don't have a problem if I don't end up doing business with you, as long as when I talk to you, you now understand your policy better than you did before. Because number one, maybe you don't actually have an agent, all right, which a lot of people don't. Or number two, you have an agent, they didn't explain that to you. Or the third one, you had an agent, they explained it to you, you didn't understand, or you just might have forgot. So that's what I'm here for. I want to make sure that, for me to grow my business, I'm taking care of your business first. Okay, I'm helping you to get to that next level, because that's how I get to the next level. Not by climbing on the backs of people, but just making sure that they get taken care of. Because that's the priceless thing, more than any other paycheck will ever do for you.
That's the difference maker, guys. That's the difference maker. That's the difference maker. He just mentioned it. Is that he'll actually take care of what your current policy is. If you don't understand that, he'll walk you through to make you understand it in layman's terms. And basically he's saying, I want to give you value. And if you feel that I'm a good fit for your business, or for me to, handle your policies, awesome. If not, he's okay with you staying with your agency, or he's okay referring you out to somebody else. That's how confident this guy is about his business. So if you just want to get on a call with him just to see what your policy is about, and probably maybe save you some money, and probably make you feel a lot more at ease, then deal with Neil. Deal with Neil. Talk to him. He's going to take care of you. 100%.
That's so
Thank you.
awesome. It makes me feel really good.
Yeah, it's straight up. He's being a man of his word. If he's going to take care of you, whether it's your policy or whatnot, or if you want a new policy, he'll take care of you either way. If you have a new one, or if you have an old one, he's going to talk to you. If you're a good fit, not, boom, done. He's a man of his word. That's awesome. And he's helping out the community. That's the beauty of it. He's helping out this community. So hats off to you, Neil. You're an amazing person.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Jay. But we got a lot of business owners, right?
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah,
There's about
we do. So I wanted to just go back to what we first talked about on the work comp side, because if you actually have employees, one of the things that State Farm is super inexpensive on is work comp, right? Some people might say State Farm, is more expensive. Hey, but we might pay you out better. You might have that access. Kind of like walking into Nordstrom's versus a Walmart, right? But where we're competitive in a lot. Okay, in California, we dropped our premiums on auto. But in business, if you have a business, if you have employees, we're ultra competitive. So I just want to throw that out there, okay? And whatever you guys decide to do is absolutely fine.
100%. And again, there's about 1,000 vendors that are inside this community that probably hasn't even really thought about workers' comp, or like you said, you get what you pay for. So if you pay for Nordstrom's type clothing, you're going to look fresh, clean, and top notch. But if you go, not to knock on Walmart, I'm just saying it might break down on you the first month. And I've been there. I shop Walmart and Target, and I have clothes that break down on me like every time. But anyways, that's what you pay for. And then he said he's competitive as well. So there's nothing to lose. He's just going to take a look at your policy or even create a new policy. And the number one thing is Neil's going to protect you and your business. So reach out to him and make it happen. That's all it is. Give him a chance. That's it.
That's so awesome. So once again, for those people who hashtag Deal with Neil, and if you call Neil with a request to get a quote, you will get a $25 gift card. And so that's for the first 3 people to call him to get a quote and hashtag Deal with Neil.
Awesome.
Right?
Yep. I'm going to clarify. So
okay.
First 3 people, sorry, Mick, first 3 people to actually go through with a quote.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Yep.
Yep.
To actually go through with a quote. Doesn't mean you have to buy the policy, but it's to make sure that we actually compare the quote to what you have. That's all.
No commitment, guys. He just said it. We just want to talk about a quote. That's it. That's it. So if you want that, hashtag Deal with Neil, your opportunity to get $25 gift card from Amazon. He'll actually send you that email to gift you that right after his quote. Any last words, Mick? Any last words, Neil, as we're wrapping up on the 30-minute mark of the show? Mick?
And I just wanted to remind everybody, so for everyone, hashtag insider, and you get free insider tips on insurance from Neil.
Awesome. Any last words, Neil?
Yeah, first and foremost, thank you to Spotlight, Mick, Jay. Thank you to SoCal Pinoys. Thank you to the viewers who are out here tonight watching, spending their Sunday evening with us. Definitely appreciate you. Wish you nothing but the best. Make it a great week.
God bless you, Neil. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Neil.
And we look forward to hearing more great things about your business and how you impact many, 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 many lives in what you guys do. So we appreciate you. We love you. This community loves you. And again, if you guys love this interview, smash the like button, smash the heart button, give him some love. And we'll see you guys on the next Spotlight, which is on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Yes, Mick?
Yes. And on Wednesday, we have Carmela Bautista with Combination.
Okay.
And she makes her own signature inasal mix.
Okay.
And then after that, at 8:30 is Vince's Cyclery with Amy Bondoc and Vince Casica. And I have something special. I actually have something special that I did for that show. And it's going to be really fun. So stick around for that on Wednesday, starting at 8 o'clock. The Spotlight with Mick and Jay.
Awesome. And if you guys ever want to be on this show, just go ahead and hashtag Spotlight. Mick will give you some details. This was our actual second show. And I appreciate all our guests that has been on. And thank you so much, Neil. I hope you have a wonderful night, a great week ahead of you. And again, if you guys want to deal with Neil, hashtag Deal with Neil in the comments. And we'll catch you guys next Spotlight. Thank you. Love you. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Good night.
Bye-bye.